Alright, this is going to be part 1 for the 2020 Christmas display. I got some new inflatables out and then a lot of the same. So I'm pretty much just going to say what's new and not really talk a lot about the stuff from before unless there's a big change. RGB lights, those are the same. I'm planning to add some more over there and maybe out in the tree somewhere. Net lights, I'm replacing those. I finally got C7s, proper C7s, incandescents on the Sago Palm, and it lights it up really good, nice and bright. And if a bulb burns out, all you have to do is unscrew it, and there's no dimming mess like LEDs have where they just dim out over time. When these burn, the only thing these are going to do is burn out, and when they do, I just screw in a new bulb. Nice and simple. There's the band I got on clearance for last year. Looks really nice. I do wish it had the C7 bulbs and not the LEDs, just because it's so blue looking, kind of purplish as well. And the fact that these things dim out, but maybe it'll actually last. I hope so, because I do like this thing. No L sign, nothing much about that. It does have metallic fabric though. The 2020 Carousel, this is going to be getting a review just for it only in probably 2 weeks or so. I'll go ahead and say I love this thing. It's an awesome inflatable, definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to say everything about it because I don't want to spoil it for the review, but this thing's awesome. Santa chair is still there like it was last year in pretty much the same spot. Those lights are there. 18.5-foot helicopter makes a return. There's a light out in the elf. There was last year. I never fixed it. Maybe this year I'll actually do that. This thing's still an absolute eye catcher, and it's massive. I mean, 18.5 feet long. This thing catches a lot of attention. Gotta love this thing. It's huge. And it's probably about 12 feet tall at the back of the fin. Takes up a lot of space, but it's worth it. There's the classic camper from 2010, still works just fine. Santa still pops out nice and fast. Nothing wrong with it at all. Works just about like new. I finally got a Nativity Scene. It's the one from Home Depot last year. It was like 50 bucks. That's not bad of a deal at all for it. And it's nice to have a Nativity Scene. That's the biggest thing that's been missing for the past several years of my display. 12-foot Santa's back. And then there's a big update with the Dinosaurs. The first one with the blue eyes works just fine. Well, not 100%, but he inflates okay and he stands up just like he should. The animated T-Rex looks pretty rough. He'd be even worse if he wasn't tied. We got fishing line and tied him up just so he could sort of stand up. And I figured I had to put him out because he's animated and he's probably my favorite T-Rex. Definitely a good one. It's a shame he doesn't work anymore, but Florida is a terrible place for inflatables. Just the weather here sucks. I did retire the other one, but I got this T-Rex thing here now, so it should be okay. Hopefully this thing lasts. It only has a YF 60. Hopefully the fan doesn't burn up. These YF 60s are cheap. And there's the 2018 camper I got off of eBay. This was sold at Lowe's back in 2018. I actually kind of wanted this back then. It was one of the inflatables I wanted because I didn't ever see a chance of finding the original. Classic, but I did get the Classic for Christmas in 2018, and I found this thing this year for basically half the retail price, so I figured why not, and I got 2 campers now. And it looks pretty cool, I have to say. Then there's the big Grinch sleigh at the very back, with a nice open shot to the road. It's definitely a big eye catcher for the display. And then the plan is, the carousel is missing right now, but I put Flex Seal on the tube up in the middle where the characters spin. So I figured maybe if I can get it working, I'll put it out. If not, I'll put something else. I'm also planning to keep my eye on eBay just in case any other Classic pops up so I can buy it. But the plan is for the carousel to go out. Unless it's broke, then it's obviously not. But I'm going to hope for the best here, and maybe it can come out. But anyways, thanks for watching part 1 of the 2020 Christmas display.